This home security video from Colorado Springs last year shows what happened when a dog put its paws on the front knobs of a stove. Minutes later, boxes placed on the stove elements ignite. And it doesn't take long for fire to take hold. Here in Winnipeg, a similar story happened to Michelle Burkowski. As part of a kitchen renovation, she had a Samsung range, fridge, and microwave installed at her home last year. She says she was initially very pleased with the appliances. But a year later, in May 2025, she was out at lunch and later came home to find the house filled with smoke and a fire burning on the range.
So I ran into the kitchen to check on the dog, and that's when I noticed that there was a book on fire on top of the stove. And of course, I shouldn't have left the book on the stove. I do understand that, but...
She put the fire out and made sure her dog Buster was all right. She never imagined a dog could start a fire on the stove when she wasn't home. She wants to warn the public about it and says she didn't find out there was a safety recall issued for her appliance until after the fire. There are safety recalls for her Samsung electric range in Canada and the United States. The Health Canada recall says humans and pets can accidentally activate the front-mounted knobs on the ranges, posing a fire hazard. Samsung is providing covers or locks for the knobs on the recalled appliances to prevent accidentally activating the range. After the stove fire, Burkowski says she removed the knobs from her Samsung range to avoid the dog accidentally turning the elements on. But then there was a second fire a month later while Burkowski was away at work. She believes the dog somehow activated the oven switch.
I was completely shocked. I'd never thought in a million years that a dog would be able to turn the oven on. He's also I love Buster. He's a great dog, but he's not the smartest dog. In my head, he shouldn't be able to turn an oven on in that way just by jumping on it. And if he can do that, then certainly a kid can. Yeah, and that's the danger of it.
She says she had left some dry goods in the oven to keep them away from the dog.
I think it's easy for people to judge and say I shouldn't have done that. And I get it. I understand. I shouldn't have done that in hindsight.
Samsung issued a statement about the recall advising consumers to keep children and pets away from the range knobs and, when no one is cooking, never place, leave, or store anything on the top of your range. Vera Lynn Kubanek, CBC News, Winnipeg.